trying to sing?
Well, you told me to put this thing on, and then I should move mouth when you were singing in the hallway.
Yeah, I did. Hey, everybody, this is Cy, my sexy neighbor from the other end of the cul-de-sac. Welcome to the Alliance Theater's virtual cabaret. Can you say that in Japanese?
Of course, it's my pleasure. アライアンス劇場の
Oh, come on. Oh, you can't speak any Japanese. Yeah.
It's not good.
We're just kidding. She speaks
何
Japanese.
これ日本語じゃないよ
Oh, I think I upset her. Oh, that's okay. Have a shrimp. Hey, everybody. Now let's get to the really, really important part.
Yes.
The cocktail for the evening, the brother man. I know you ain't never heard of a drink like that. Well, my better half, Stephen, my husband, made that drink up for me, and it's truly incredible. But I gotta tell you a story about the brother man. Okay, so it's about maybe 2001 or so, I think, and I was doing Thoroughly Modern Millie, and about 4 months into the show, the musicians had a strike. So the Actors Equity Association, being the sister union, struck with them. I mean, it was pretty exciting. I'd never been on a line before striking. So anyway, they won. And our musicians gave us a party at this restaurant in Times Square. So it was food, and it was, it was a free bar, whatever you wanted to order, how much you wanted to order. So I told the bartender how to make a brother man. And there were people around listening, saying, what's that? Blah, 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 blah. And so I had maybe 2, and I went home. Okay, so the next week I see one of the musicians, and I said, oh, that was so great of you guys to give us that party. It was fantastic. He says, yeah, but we had to put a violinist in the taxi because of that there brother man. I said, you had to put a violinist in the taxi? What would he? Well, she was drinking those brother mans, and we had to put her in a taxi. I said, well, how many of those brother men did she drink? And he said, oh, about 6, I think. I said, 6? Now, I didn't call that woman foolish, but here's what I thought. Sounds like she didn't want to go home. All right, now. Here is the very second most important thing. See, I'm going to keep the script so I get it right tonight. Okay, we are about to give away this t-shirt. Let me tell you something. This t-shirt is so comfortable, and I just love it. So, here's the thing. You are going to answer a trivia question, okay? And the first person to answer it correctly in the chat gets this fabulous t-shirt! Yeah, I think I just broke my foot.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so here's the trivia question. So, what megastar did Terry Burrell, audition for in their apartment? Was it Robert De Niro? Was it Stevie Wonder? Or was it Jennifer Lewis from St. Louis? Okay, so while we're waiting for the answer, let me tell you a couple of things that are coming up for the season, right? I wrote them all down so I get them right. There's going to be Christmas Carol Drive-In. That's really great. You're going to actually drive in, turn to a radio station, and you'll be able to hear Christmas Carol and live. Then there's Hands Up. There's Data. There's The Accidental Heroes, the real life story of Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. I love that one. There's Sit-In. There's Naked Mole Rat. I'd like to see that. Tony Stone. And finally, there's my show, A Very Terry Christmas. Okay. Did anybody win that t-shirt? Huh? Yeah? Well, I don't see it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sing something from my show. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. goodness sake.
Ooh.
You better watch out.
Oh, you better watch out.
You better not cry.
Oh, you better not cry.
You better not pout.
Oh, you better not pout.
I'm telling you
Oh,
why.
I'm telling you why.
You better watch out. You better not pout.
Oh, you better not pout.
You better not cry.
You better not cry.
I'm telling you why.
I'm telling you why.
Santa Claus is coming.
One more time.
Santa Claus is coming.
One more time.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, he harmonized on the last
We was
note.
gonna get
Yeah,
there, but he was coming.
That tells me.
He was coming. Santa was coming.
There's this. Who won? Who won? Who we get? Who did we get? Who we get? Sarah Martin.
Sarah.
Oh my God, Sarah Martin! How fabulous! Okay, Sarah, if you want your T-shirt and you're gonna love it, here's what you do: you email Amanda.Watkins. There it is in the crawl at alliancetheater.org. Okay? Org. I can never say that word right. Org. Amanda.Watkins at alliancetheater.org.
Just read the thing at the
This is the
bottom.
brother man. And tell her what size and all that stuff, and you will get your fabulous T-shirt. Oh, yeah. Now, listen, there's a season, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
They have planned a season.
Pretty great.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you why it's so important that you support us. Lions Theater. It's not just the shows. You know, they have a whole community outreach program, you know? Now, it's very easy to do this. Look in the chat and you will see a tip jar. And if you click on that tip jar, it will show you how you can contribute, all right? You know, there's a lot of people who make this magic happen, all right? And more than ever, we need your help to make this an amazing experience. I'm personally thanking you in advance, honey, for my fabulous set, my wonderful costume, and my incredible musicians. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, one of the shows that I mentioned is actually going to be supported by you. It's actually going to be directed by my first guest, Keith Bolden. He is an Atlanta actor, he is a director, and he is a professor at Spelman College. Did I leave out anything?
It's some other hyphenates, but we don't have time for them all. We don't have
Keith
time.
Bolden. Oh. So listen, tell us about the show that you're going to be directing.
Oh, Hands Up is a play that was created after the Eric Garner incident and after Michael Brown happened in St. Louis. But it's 7 testimonies by 7 playwrights. It's a response to the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's not a preachy show, and it's a show that will answer questions. People have a lot of questions of, well, what do they want and why do they feel this way? And this show, these testaments, these personal testaments from these 7 amazing playwrights, they help tell the story of why this movement is happening and why we are in this moment in this time.
See, and let me tell you something. Those things cost. Those things are expensive, you know, and every little bit counts. I mean, whether it's $1, it's $300, it's $50,000.
Well, that's
get
what
it?
that's
You
what
get
we-
it? You get it, Keith?
Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? Yeah. I got you.
Now, a little birdie close to you told me that you can sing a little bit. I've never heard you sing, so would you be able to do a little?
Well, you know,
something?
I had a feeling you were going to ask, so I have something
really?
prepared. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's why you're the star you are, honey, because you are prepared.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What a difference a day made. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. My yesterday was blue, dear. Today I'm a part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear. Since you said you were mine, Lord, what a difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you. Oh, what a difference a day makes, and the difference is you.
Woo! My
Thanks.
God, Keith, that was fantastic. Now you
Thank
can add crooner to your resume.
Yeah.
you.
Better watch out. Hey, before you go, I got to ask you this question. So, uh, uh, if you could have dinner with anybody who's living or not, who's a cartoon or real, who would it be, and what would be the libation for the evening?
Jesus. Exactly. Jesus. I would do that.
Oh, that was a tricky one.
Well, you know,
Wow.
he has answers to the questions of why we are in this moment.
Yes,
Why these
yes.
movements are happening, why humanity is moving in the way that we're moving. And I want to know because the Lord knows all, right? And
Yeah,
I
you got that right.
think
So,
that I would have me a little bit of scotch
oh my
while
gosh, you mean
Jesus
you wouldn't
drinks on
have
his
wine?
wine.
You wouldn't
Jesus
have
can
wine?
drink on that wine.
Well,
He
Jesus
can
can
get it
turn
out the
water
skin
into
and
wine.
everything. Yeah, he did. He did. He did.
Come on, the last brunch. It's gonna be
Oh
great.
my gosh. The last brunch.
I want to be there.
Okay,
You want to
when
be
the
in the
lightning
room where it happens.
strikes him,
The
I'm
room where
moving
it happens.
out of the way. Okay, the last brunch.
The upper
Keith,
room.
thank you so much. I'll see
Terry,
you real soon.
I just want
Yes.
to thank you for bringing this light into our homes over these past few weeks. It's just been great to see you. I've watched every episode with popcorn and kids running around. I would not miss it. And Christian, thank you for being there. It's just been great. This has been
Oh,
great.
so far,
Thank
brother.
you. Take
Yeah.
care, babe. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do to you. You're in love, your heart's a flutter all day long. You only stutter your poor tongue, just will not utter the words I love you. What a little moonlight can do. Wait a while till that little moonbeam comes peeping through. You'll get so you can't resist him. All you'll say when you have kissed him is ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Where little leaves comes peeping through. You get so you can't resist him. All you'll say when you have kissed him is ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Yeah. Teen, teen! Oh my gosh! Miss
I love it.
Tina Fabrique. Excuse me. To the world, she's Tina Fabrique. To me, she's Teen. That's my
Oh.
Teen. Teen. We have been friends for a very, very long time. As a
Yes,
matter of
we
fact,
have. Yes,
we
we
met on my
have.
very first professional show, the National Touring Company of Bubbling Brown Sugar.
Yes, and I came out to join you on that first national tour.
You sure did. Oh my God, I'll never so well. So, let me ask you something. Well, let me ask you. So, you recently did a show called Ella, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I think that's the last time I actually no, I actually saw you perform in Harlem at that blues club on what was that,
Oh
125th Street?
yes, Jen
Yeah.
Fizz. Down,
Yes,
down, down,
baby.
down, 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 down.
but
Woo!
I
Mhm.
but I saw you in Ella, and I've told everybody that if they closed their eyes, they would swear that they were listening to Ella Fitzgerald. How long did you do
Oh,
that show, and what
thank
was it
you.
about?
Well, we created the piece in 2004, opened in 2005, ran till 2012.
Dang,
Yeah, 7 years
They
all
don't
over
do
the
that no more.
country.
that's right. You know,
Saved
I
a few
mean,
theaters too.
wow. And I mean, and it had a book, but I tell you, every time
Yes.
you got ready to sing, people were like, okay, here it comes. And you know something, and Ella is known for her scatting.
Yes, she is. Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
And girl, let me tell you something. You can scat, okay? You can
Thank
scat.
you. You know, I was doing that before I knew what it was called. I was about 7 or 8 years old. I used to imitate the musicians' licks that I heard on my mother's
Ah,
radio. I didn't know that's what it was called for a long
okay.
time.
Okay,
Been doing
so
it all my life.
well, so if I wanted to learn how to scat, and I always want to learn to scat because I don't know how to scat, what is it that I would be doing? What's the process?
Well, the thing is that as long as you know the chord structure and the melody, your A, B, and C section of your songs, the thing is that you want to know that, keep that in your head, and create either a rhythm pattern
Mm-hmm.
or another melody on top of the real melody. The
Mm-hmm.
idea is that you really want to imitate an instrument. That's what
Is
scat singing really
is
is.
is there any instrument that sounds like beady 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 beady?
Yeah, there is.
You lie.
I'm sure there is. But you know, you can imitate the bass, you can imitate the drummer, you can do rhythmic stuff. You know, it really it's about you getting comfortable and
Yeah.
creating in the moment.
Yeah, but nobody does it like you, girl. And
Oh,
speaking of doing Ella, you got a little something, something, something from us?
yes, I got a little something, something for you.
Come on, baby. Y'all in for a treat.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, do I, do I, do I, do I, do I, do I? Don't mean a thing. All you got to do is swing. Do I, 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 do I? Makes no difference if that rhythm's sweet or hot. Give that rhythm everything, everything you got. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I? Do you do that, but we do the ah? Do you do that, but we do the ah? Do you do the but we do the ah? Do you do ah? Shabba do you do that, but do you do the but we do we? See you do the ah? Do you do the ah? Do you do the ah? Do you do the ah? Shabba do you do the ah? Do the ah? Do what we you dip with the other, dip with the other. Should I do the should you do the not what do you do? Do that, do that, do nobody. It makes no difference if that rhythm's sweet or hot. If that rhythm everything, everything you got, but it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 uh-huh. Do I, 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 do I,
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Oh,
That
thank
was
you.
Teen
I felt that in my
Tane.
shonda right there. Woo.
Woo!
Thank you,
Oh my
Shonda.
goodness.
Can't tell me
But wait
that
a
makes
minute.
no difference.
Wait a minute. Now, before you go, I got to ask you this question. If you could have dinner with anybody, living or not,
Mm-hmm.
cartoon or real, Who would it be, and what would be the libation of the evening?
Well, let's see. There is an iconic, wonderful singer, one of the first African Americans to have his own record label and publishing firm. And he was so popular, so handsome. I'm talking about Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh,
Yes, 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 yes. I would love
yes.
to have dinner with him and maybe
Ah.
to have breakfast with him.
At your house?
Of
Okay.
course.
So what would the libation of the evening be?
Sex on the beach.
You know, I've known her for a long time, so I am not surprised at that answer. We have each other's secrets.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Ting Ting, thank you so much. This has been
Oh,
a thrill. I cannot even tell you.
thank you for
Thank you
having
so
me.
much.
Thank you for spreading this joy with this program that you've been doing. It is fabulous. You're both wonderful. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. I hope I see you in New York soon.
Yes, please make it soon.
Take care, baby. Bye bye. Wow, that was just amazing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that moment you've all been waiting for. My joke. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You didn't think you were going to get away without hearing my joke, huh? Uh-huh. And don't worry, if it's not funny, I laugh at my own damn jokes. That's right. Okay. All right, so this couple has been married 55 years, okay? And the guy who's been married 55 years invites his childhood friend to come and have dinner with him. They haven't seen each other since like middle school or something. So all night long, the married guy's going, "Sure, sweetie. Yes, darling. Would you say pumpkin pie?" And so after dinner, the wife goes away, and the friend turns to the married man. He says, "Man, you've been married 55 years, and it's baby this and pumpkin pie that and sweetie this, and I mean, how in the world did you manage to keep that up for 55 years?" And the guy who's married says, "Well, to tell you the truth, about 3 years ago, I forgot her name." That's right, I laugh at my own damn joke. Whew. You know what, Christian? I gotta tell you something. It has been so much fun having you here. You know, and having Sai here. Her name is Sae Sai. So I want you in that chat to be showing Sai and Christian. You should know how to spell his name, especially if you are a Christian.
Come on,
You should-
Saints.
You should be able to show them some love in that chat. Christian.
What's happening?
Okay, so let me ask you the question.
Okay.
If you could have dinner with somebody, living or not, cartoon or real person, who would it be? And what would be the libation for the evening?
Well, it was Miss Tina, but she'd rather have a sex on the beach with Sam Cooke. So I think I'm going to go with Beyonce. That was my second choice.
Beyonce?
Yes.
Oh, why am I not surprised? So, well, I'll tell you, I'd have dinner with Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
With Beyonce. She's smart, she's gorgeous.
Absolutely. Just
You know what I mean?
very
And she
innovative.
seems accessible. You know, even if she's
Absolutely.
not, she seems
She
that
just
way.
always seems to be thinking of whatever the next move is.
Right.
So,
Good mom, great wife,
Absolutely.
beautiful friend. Yeah, why not? So, what would the libation of the evening be? It better not be
Muscadine-
sex on the beach,
no.
because Jay-Z will come looking for you.
No, it's going to
That's
be
all I got to
a
say.
muscadine wine. They're really sweet, and
Why don't you play some
I'm good at that.
Thank you.
I'm going to do that.
muscadine wine?
Somebody can just call Beyonce.
Sound like musket.
770. We'll get to it.
Oh, and he's single, girls. Everybody's been asking. He's single and he's available.
Go out and tell our story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you. Oh, yeah.
Woo! Okay, you get the special button for that.
You really did it now. Release the voice of God.
They didn't know that was coming. That was so dreamy. And speaking of dreamy,
I know what time it is.
my next guest is really dreamy. We have known each other so long. He is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. One of the kindest, sweetest people I've ever met, and crazy, just like me. And nominated for Tonys and just, I don't know how many Broadway shows he's done. Ladies and gents, Chuck Cooper! The molester of fish.
I'm Fish's
He is-
friend. They all love me.
No, they don't love you because you're always catching carp and bass, and that's why that grizzly bear was in your driveway the other
I
day.
catch
We had
them,
to-
I say hello, and then we go our separate ways.
No, you don't. You eat them.
That's all right.
A few of them
Chuck.
commit suicide and jump into my frying pan.
That's the best way to go. In the frying
Chuck,
pan.
You know, when did we meet each other? We met each other doing what?
On the national tour of UB.
That's right,
National
the
tour of
National
UB.
Tour of UB.
And
Yeah.
I was just the other day regaling someone with a Terry Burrell story. My
Oh, God.
personal Terry Burrell story. I don't. We didn't even know each other that well.
Uh-oh.
And I was doing this song. I was singing or attempting to sing "Low Down Blues," which Gregory Hines sang in the Broadway production.
Mhm.
And you know, I had tried to memorize all of Gregory's licks, and not well. It was not going well, to say the least. To be
It all
kind.
sounded good to me.
And one day you said to me, you pulled my coattail. You said, "Just sing the song. Just put your hands in your pocket. Just sing the song. Make the song your own." And it was a seminal moment in my career and my life, and in my process, because
Wow.
you let me know that you can make a song your own, which is a crucial thing for a singer to inhabit and know. And
Yes,
and and
absolutely.
and you gave that to me. I'll never
Oh,
forget it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had a good memory. Listen, how
I
many
have some
Broadway?
other memories, but I'm not gonna share them
Listen,
all
so,
We'll talk, Chuck. We'll talk.
I'm just gonna say, sleeping Leslie Dockery, warm glass of water. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was going to say Leslie Dockery. So listen, how many Broadway shows have you done?
I've been in 16 Broadway shows.
16. And you've gotten nominated for how many Tonys?
I've been nominated and won once. I won a Tony for Best Featured Actor in a Musical in Cy Coleman's The Life.
I saw you in that. You and Lilius White. I think
Really
I saw it
slight.
about 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it was
Oh my
so
God.
powerful. It was
I had to
amazing.
go on after Lilius White sang The Oldest Profession. Okay.
Yeah, well,
If that doesn't, like, put steel in your spine,
yeah,
nothing else
yeah.
will.
That
Because
anybody could have to.
we would stand in the wings, me and Gordon, and we would take bets on how long she would stop the show every night.
That's Lilius White.
Yeah.
So listen. So let me ask you the question that I've asked everybody else.
Quest ahead.
If Okay, so if you could have dinner with anybody, living or not, cartoon or real, who would it be, and what would be the libation of the evening?
Mm. I'm gonna say a name that you know.
What?
And that name is Alvalita Guest,
Ah,
our friend,
yes. Yeah.
who is
Uh,
gone way too early.
Way too early. She was only 40 years old when she had breast cancer.
Yeah.
And there were a very tight group of us who took care of her. I mean, lots of people contributed, but there was a little group, a little special little group that always, and you were part of that. I mean, whew, let me tell you something. My hat's off. My hat's off to you.
Oh, well,
She was
to
really
you,
special.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
You.
She was so
Yeah.
full of life,
Oh God.
bigger
Oh,
than life, and so
her
much
laughter
fun.
was something else. Her laughter could heal
Yes.
you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And speaking of laughter that can heal you, you got a little something, something for us.
Oh, of course, yes. Well,
Come on, get your
I have
technology thing
something.
together.
I thought I'd bring something from my classical repertoire.
Oh, okay.
It is a piece entitled "You Got to Keep Your Cool,"
Okay, come on.
written by Mr. Oscar Brown Jr.
Come on.
It goes something like this. I've always lived life by this golden rule. Whatever happens, don't blow your cool. You gotta have nerves of steel. Never ever let anybody know how you really feel. I live my whole life this way. Take, for example, what happened just around, I believe it was just the other day. I breezed home happy, bringing her my pay. Her note read, "So long, sappy, I have run away." I sat myself down across our now empty bed, and this is what I said. But I was cool. So I won for the roaded at an all-night bar. And I ended up so loaded, I tore up my car. The judge threw the book at me, and when my sentence was read, I looked that sucker right in the eye, and this is what I said. I said, I said, she left me that thing, she broke my heart, and that was cool. Now, for all my misery, I got that woman to thank. Caught up with that woman, pulled my 44 and fired point blank. Bullet whistled right past that woman's head. Shot my hound dog dead. As they carried me away, I was overheard to say, "Be cool, stay cool, be cool." Now it's cool.
Say bye bye, Uncle Chuck. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're so dreamy. I hope I get a chance to see you in New York City.
Oh, that'd be
baby.
so
Say hi to
wonderful.
Deborah for me, that beautiful
I
wife
will,
of yours.
sweetheart. I
Take
will.
care.
I
Bye
love you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Love you too. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was cool.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
What a segue. Okay, everybody. You know, we're at that time. Man, I have had such a great time. Now, this is normally what I call my Auntie Terry moment, but I think it's just going to be my Terry moment. I was thinking about this today, about what I miss about the theater. You know, there's a whole ritual that takes place before you even hit the stage. I miss taking that fob they give us at the Alliance, putting it up to that pad and hearing the click of the door that allows me to go in. It says, you belong here. And then there's this long hallway that we walk down. And I go to the security desk, you know, and you gotta do the fob again so that it lets you in. And depending on who's on the door, you know I'm gonna mess with them. And then I would walk through the door and there'd be somebody from the cleaning crew, you know, because I get to know everybody and I talk to everybody. We all make it work at the Alliance. And then you gotta sign in at the board, you know, and maybe I'll go in the room and I'll talk to Liz, I'll talk to Lark or Jason or any of the Kara or any one of the stage managers that are around. And then you go into the open area where the dressing rooms are on the sides. And you know, it's been renovated and it looks so beautiful and so clean. And you see your fellow classmates and it's the joking and it's the laughter and it's the hugs and the kisses. And then you hear the stage manager say, half hour, ladies and gentlemen, half hour. And you know, that's your time to get into your makeup, get into your costume. And then you hear 15 minutes, and then you know you better be dressed, basically ready. And then comes the magic words, places. Places, ladies and gentlemen, places. I mean, I'm talking about it and I'm getting goosebumps. And that's when you go up to the stage left, or stage right, wherever, and you prepare. And we can hear you guys. We can hear you out there because the monitor is on. And there is such a, you know, theater in Atlanta is absolutely wonderful. And I've had the chance to do several theaters, do some incredible work. But anybody that knows me knows that the Alliance Theater is my home theater. I still remember the day that Susan Booth invited me to her office to discuss Ethel. We talked about everything but. And then she looked at me and said, you know we're going to do your show. You know that, don't you? And you know, I was so overwhelmed. I said, well, thank you, Jesus! And she laughed, and I tell you, it's a family that has been created. So I want to say thank you, and I miss you, and I love you to that family of people, starting with Susan Booth, who is our fearless leader. I want to thank Tinashe Kajisi, who is been my script supervisor and my producer for this piece, and is also Keith Bolden's beautiful wife. I want to thank Amanda Watkins, who's the other producer, Jacinia Ingram, who's back there working the controls, Clay Benning for the sound. I want to thank Mike Schleifer, Jody Feldman, and Laura Brewston. I want to thank my beautiful co-host here, Christian Magby. Thank you, Tina Fabrique, Chuck Cooper, Keith Bolden. I want to get back to the theater. I miss it all. The security, the cleaning crew, the signing in, the greeting, the cast members. I want to thank Emma and Victor. I loved watching what they were going to have for dinner. The two Hollies, Willie, who every night I said, I love little Willie, I do, blah, blah. And he would laugh like he heard it for the first time. I want to thank Jimmy. I want to thank the costume shop. Because let me tell you, I would tease and harass those people because you're not really the character until you put on that costume and that wig. And honey, you wouldn't believe the reasons I found for wearing those costumes and that wig. I want to thank Skylar, who I'm constantly threatening to spank. I don't know why. You got 6 of them coming. I missed the potluck dinners and pizza night after the first preview. So Liz and Lark, Ashley, thank you all so much. I miss you. I miss you, the audience, because this is who we do it for ultimately. I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing. I wish you health, but more than wealth, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health, but more than wealth, I wish you love. Good night, everybody, from me and from my sisters, Debbie, Carrie, and Priscilla. Bye, till next time.
I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Although we're apart, you're part of my heart, and tonight you belong to me. Way down by the stream, how sweet it will seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. My honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me. Way down along the stream, how very, very sweet it will seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. My honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me, just a little of me.